So in a few months from now, I will be moving to a new apartment and I'll have to buy all my furniture, like basically everything new. In other words, I need to buy all my stuff, right? And I was thinking about a TV and I was like, I don't really watch TV, I don't really use a TV, but sometimes it is nice to have a bigger screen. You know, for example, when I watch Formula 1, it's nice to have a bigger TV to enjoy the spectacle on the big screen. So I was thinking, should I go for a cheaper TV, maybe around like 300-400 euros, or should I look into a projector? My only experience with projectors is from back at work when I used to, you know, put them up and like, I don't know, keystone them, all that stuff. But those were like 2,000 euro projectors, right? So that's why I picked up this guy over here, which is 50 euros. It kind of reminds me of the Samsung one. Like Samsung released one that was like 800 euros and it is kind of this form factor. So obviously there are a lot of drawbacks with this, but maybe for what I need or for what I want, this might be fine. So I was curious, I tested it out and I have some thoughts. So first of all, I'll get the box in as well. What do you get in here? Not much. You get the projector, you get the quick start guide or whatever, and you get a controller. Now the only thing that I hate, no batteries. So that's immediately a 1-star review, unfortunately. But no, so you do get a little controller thingy with it, which is nice. And then what I immediately noticed is that on the bottom of the stand, you do have like I don't know what it's called actually, like the screw to like put it on like a tripod or something like that, which is very, very nice. You have a lot of adjustability, like you can aim it up to the ceiling, aim it back. Of course, the cables are gonna come out on the bottom, so if you wanna aim it straight up, it's gonna be choking your HDMI cable, unless you have like a angled one. And then up at the top, you have the scroll wheel for focus, right? On the back, you do have your power button, you have your HDMI, you have an USB, and then you have your power cable thing. So for a price tag of 50 euros, the first thing I was worried about was the light output, right? I'll show some footage right now, but obviously when it's dark, when it's night or your curtains are closed, the output is fine. Like it's not like amazing, but it is very usable. Like it's actually pretty good. But from the moment there is light, or you turn the lights on, or just like daylight outside, yeah, it kind of falls apart, but that was to be expected at this price point. Again, not huge complaints there, because I lowered my expectations for that price point. So light output is fine. The quality of the image itself, I mean, it is 1080p. It does say Ultra HD on here. But in the settings, for some reason, I don't know if it's my computer, because I hooked it up to my computer, but as you guys know, I just have a Chromebook. I don't know if that's like has something to do there. I should look into that. I'm a bad YouTuber. But yeah, it's just 1080. And again, if you're not like, you're not gonna sit at the screen like this, right? So if you do that, yeah, it's kind of terrible. But when you move back at like a comfortable viewing distance, it's more than fine. This thing can go pretty huge though, like the screen. I don't know, I haven't put a tape measure on my wall. I don't know the distance of like 2-ish meters. You can get like a like 80 to 90 inch screen on your wall, which is pretty good. The speakers are ass though. You have an audio input here, so you can use, I don't know, wired headphones or like a speaker or something. Like the fan, it overpowers the audio coming from this. Like, and even if you turn up the audio, it just gets worse and worse. So yeah, I would recommend using something else to listen to content coming from this. And I also tried it when I was, you know, when you're in bed, looking up at the ceiling and then trying to project it over there. It has automatic keystone, and if you just shoot it at a wall, it's fine. Like it does the job, like it keystones it very well. But when you put it up at an angle, it kind of doesn't know what to do. It's kind of panicking and like completely misses the image. It also doesn't come off pretty well on camera, but trust me, in real life, if you keystone it yourself, you can make it look just perfectly fine. If you're the type of person that wants to look at content just very comfortably, you know, on your back, this is perfect, because you can just keystone it and it'll work out. And then when you hook a computer to it, for example, you can just have a wireless mouse connected to it, so it's easy to control. Controller itself though has like a mouse input button, So when you click it, like a little mouse, like a little pointer appears on the screen, but I can't make I can't make it click for some reason. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. It does have some built-in apps. I didn't use those. I just immediately connected it to my computer. But yeah, that way with the mouse, it is very enjoyable. There is a bunch of cables. Obviously, this doesn't have a battery. It just needs to be plugged in all the time. So you'll have the HDMI running. You'll have the cable to the power. You have your computer there, all of that. But if you kind of put it somewhere and you just have to plug in your laptop and then have the wireless mouse to control everything, it's pretty great. Like, I cannot complain for 50 euros. And to be fair, especially during the day, I really don't watch anything unless there's like a race or something that I want to watch, like a MotoGP race or like a Formula 1 race. But yeah, I usually, like, when I watch, the most stuff I watch is in the evenings when it's getting dark. But that's kind of the only issue, that you have to like kind of wait, or you have to like close some curtains to like make it more comfortable to look at. But then again, you're paying 50 euros. And if you spend like what, 500-600 on a TV that you rarely use, is that worth it? You know, not really. So yeah, would I recommend this? Yeah, it's like super, like it's very easy to take with you. It's really small, it's inexpensive. Even if you don't use it a lot, it's just a cool thing to have, because you're like, okay, I want to watch something on like a bigger canvas, and you just need a wall, you know, preferably a white wall, obviously, but yeah, for that price point, like, it does everything that it says it will do. It's plenty enough, like it's plenty sharp if you don't sit right in front of it. Only the audio is kind of a drawback, but again, for the price point, I'm not complaining at all. And if you're not sure if you want a TV or not, you can just use this for the time being. Like, that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna just keep it, and I'm just gonna put it in front of my couch, aim up at the wall, so that I can enjoy some things on a bigger canvas. There's probably a ton of brands on Amazon that do this exact type of thing. I don't know if there's gonna be better ones or worse ones. I just picked this one up because it was like on my front page. It's kind of how I find my products, just like scroll Amazon and see kind of what pops up, like what it suggests you from your interests and all of that. So there might be better brands out there. You know, if you have any suggestions, or if you have any other brands or other type of projectors, you can let me know in the comments. I can definitely take a look at them. But yeah, I was kind of pleasantly surprised with this. If you have any questions, or if I've missed something in my video, like, the way I make my videos is like, I get it, I test it, and then I just like give my opinion about it. So it's not very, there's not much structure in here. I don't know, in my opinion, that makes it more genuine, but that will also make it more chaotic. So I don't know, let me know what you think, what your idea of a review or like a recommendation video like this would be. But anyway, for now, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.